well, I did not expect to be here today, but we have the wonderful High Ascended Supreme to get hatching. Now, I did post about this yesterday, but we managed to get High Ascended Supreme from the ×80 Insignias chest, so you know, the one where you can get new High Void Eternal. Well, we managed to get High Ascended Supreme out of that, and honestly, that would have been probably one of the best drops that we possibly could have gotten. And now, you probably have been seeing some other people posting about getting heroic VIPs, but your chances of actually getting these dragons even out of the 80 insignia chests are not very high. So anyone that does manage to get a heroic VIP, whether it be High Ascended Supreme, High Corrupted Time, or any of the other heroic VIPs, well, you're pretty lucky, and I consider myself very lucky to be getting my hands on this dragon as a fully free-to-play player. Now, High Ascended Supreme, some people don't really like him as much when he doesn't have a skin. With skin, he's probably one of the best dragons in the game, like easily top 5 in the game. Without skin, however, he is still very, very, very high up there because he is a heroic dragon with skill. And, you know, even High Occult Titan, despite the fact that his only skill is a shield, he's still pretty decent. But High Ascended Supreme has Divine Intervention as well, which deals any remaining damage to another opponent, and High Ascended Supreme has that alongside having that be on Dream element, which means he is incredibly good at countering the Chaos meta picks in the form of things like Sinful and Blood God, and he's also got a Wind Attack, which means he also counters Dual Perception. So High Ascended Supreme is like the anti-meta pick at the moment, and then of course, because High Ascended Supreme and Redemption non-exist, we need picks to counter these guys as well, so stuff like, you know, Soul. But High Ascended Supreme here, what should we call him? What should we call him? I don't know what to call him. It's defaulted to Alex, but let me know what we should call this wonderful dragon. But yeah, we are probably definitely going to be focusing on him because he just has some interesting elements that we could probably use on our team. But alongside High Ascended Supreme, we did also manage to unlock Elation, and you'll see that now we're at 28 out of 40 of the Elation crystals, which means now we are just trying to hopefully get our hands on these ×500 Elation orbs. On top of that, because we do have Elation, it does mean that now we can do the mythical quests for the Elation dragon, and rather than us just leave these dragons in, I guess we should use High Ascended Supreme while he's here, just because why the heck would we not try and use High Ascended Supreme? Because, you know, new dragon, we need to get him ranked up, get some bonus orbs, and Divine Sacrifice and Divine Intervention, you know, just having both of them combined is just so nice. Look at that damage spill, there's already one that's dead. It's... This guy, when he's fully perked up, like most heroic VIPs, is just going to be insanely good. So, yeah, look forward to that as a free-to-play, definitely. But with this mythical quest, if we want to get as much value out of this, with just a level 40 Elation Dragon, we can get at least up to stage 6, which, you know, is a few gems, it's a few orbs total, it's not too much, but then if we wanted to go beyond stage 6, we would of course need to have the dragon empowered, and it would go all the way down to the bottom like usual, where we would need a level 61 Elation Dragon, which is, well, it's not happening. But, you know, whenever we can get these dragons empowered on our way there, we will, just because free stuff is nice stuff. On top of it, we do also have Bicephalus Eternal now ready to go because he has finished his second empowerment star, which means that now we can get a few more insignias, some more orbs for this bisexual boy, and we can get free rank ups on High Ascended Supreme. So there is that also. Basically, we've got a lot of new dragons recently, we've got a lot of empowerment done, and of course we got insanely lucky with High Ascended Supreme, and we got really lucky with the Colossus Eternal as well. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good personally. It's like, because I didn't cheat in the Wizard's Hollow when we had the opportunity to cheat, I am being repaid. That's how I'd like to think about it anyway. But if we want to continue on with these stages and get at least another 80 orbs, we're going to have to level up Bisexual Eternal, So fine, we will do it. I'm just realizing I am running out of food desperately. We need some food for the heroic quests as well, so that's something that we need to keep in mind. So I really don't want to be spending much more food than this. Now we just need to save our food for the actual heroic combat quests. Otherwise, we are going to get screwed over in those, and we do not want that to happen. But there is Bisexual Boy leveled up, which means that now he will be ready for the next quest to come up. So yeah, we just got his 50 orbs there, then we can get another 80, and then we should be able to do some more empowering afterwards if we collect any more or if we trade any more. You know, I'm a big fan of having all of these things here. And if you're wondering what my progress is on the quest, Dragon TV, I will finish that tomorrow. If you want to know why I am 1 coin short, basically I finished watching the ad for my second purple coin of that day, at least I would say 2 seconds too slow, and it had already ticked over to the new day, so I missed out on the coin that day, which is like the most annoying thing. I watched the ad and I didn't even get the coin for it. I got the ad for the next day for it, but we will get that tomorrow. In terms of Call of the Siren, we are currently at 40 out of 50 for these bronze spearheads, which is actually really good pace, which means that getting to 50 and getting this collection done is actually quite realistic at this point, especially if we, you know, get lucky in the arena. This could be possible. We should probably try and collect at least 1 shield, the other shield from the maze event as well. But this could be possible depending on what our drop luck is like. So we're looking forward to that. And then, of course, Eternal Day, we will keep collecting insignias. Maybe we'll open up another one of these times 80 chests and maybe get another heroic VIP. Oh, I'm just kidding. We're probably not going to get another heroic VIP. We will probably end up getting Joker Orbs, Legendary Jokers, or Gems, probably. But any of these, realistically, I would be really happy with. So I'll take anything of value game. And then Mythical Collection, we're just continuing on with watching the ads. And then aside from that, Plasma Colony, I think I'm 1 day behind on this. But we can always gem if we want to get 100 orbs of him, if we're desperate enough. So there's been a lot of that going on. And then in the maze event itself, we haven't gotten any insane drops, but we are currently on the blue path, not too far away from the next crystal that's coming up. I mean, it's still quite a few places, and there's this crystal as well. I don't know if we're going to make those, so I'm going to have to calculate whether it's worth going for these last 2 crystals, or whether we should just try and like get the spearheads on this path, for instance, because there's a spearhead here and then there's a spearhead on the other one for like just over a K. So we'll have to calculate it once we have collected more event currency towards the end. So there is that. The other thing that I did want to mention for today, which is actually something really unexpected, is the fact that we currently have breeding for a heroic dragon going on, which obviously you are very unlikely to successfully breed this dragon, but I have seen some successful breeds for this guy. But Dark plus War, 2 really easy dragons to get hold of. If you get 2-day breeding time, you get your hands on High Pool. Now, do I recommend trying to breed for this guy? If you're done with the heroic race, why not? Then we've got Pickaxe as well, which is a dragon I don't have. Bug Blaze, I actually did get him from the maze event ages ago. I know that he was on my profile, you know, and we had those weird diplomas where it showed you your rarest dragon, and my Bug Blaze was on there because he's your boy Bug Blaze. So I have a soft spot for Bug Blaze, but you know, we could try and breed for either of these other 2 dragons, but considering the fact that we currently have a heroic race still to finish off, at least we need to finish off lap 16, then we've still got some breeding to do, for instance. So we can't be wasting all of our breeding slots quite yet. I mean, we could, but we probably shouldn't, put it that way. But mainly we'll keep logging in for these battles, doing our breeding, and then we will get our hands on the wonderful, beautiful, haunted babe. Oh, I can't wait for him. He's beautiful. I wish we could have bred him and then been able to do his quests, but that was being a little bit too hopeful, methinks. Methinks indeed. You know what? While we're here, I'm going to do 1 breed, just 1 of these Yeah, sure, we're gonna do one high portal breed. It's not gonna work, but let's do it anyway. 1 day, 7-hour breeding time. See, this is why this combination sucks. You should really make sure that you're not using empowered dragons when you are doing any special island breeding. If you use empowered dragons, it's actually going to hold you back. But I just thought, hey, let's go for broke. And yeah, that's what you get for going broke. So yeah, we literally went broke there. So it is what it is. For now, we're going to keep logging in, doing a singular slot breeding for our quests. And you know, I guess in general, I'm just feeling pretty decent. Our luck has been nice. Our heroic race has been inactive. We will get the dragons that we desire, and we will continue on with our quests. Now, Wizard's Hollow, I've been getting destroyed in Wizard's Hollow, so let's not talk about that. But, you know, we can't win everything. I'm happy with what we have won, and I hope that we continue to win more in due course. So, for now, I highly appreciate you being here, and you know, I'm sure that High Ascended Supreme himself also appreciates it. Where the heck did I put him? But yeah, we will probably start wrecking some nubs in arenas with this guy eventually. But for now, he needs to get ranked up and then eventually leveled up. So a long-term project, and then we can take him to 70 easy without feeling bad about it, because he is just a very good dragon. So yeah, feeling good.